Everyone, and welcome to PDND, PDAND, whatever you want to call it. You know, you roll dice and there's Pokemon running around.
PM Dad. I don't want to call it PM Dad.
We freak out when, as you could see in that Discord chat over on the right. Guess who got a nat 27?
You got a nat 27, man! What the hell?
Yeah. That's the reason I wanted to start so fast. I had to show off that nat 27 swag.
The nat 27 is too strong. We can't possibly beat it.
It's too strong. His 27s are natural. It's not even a dirty 27 with a modifier.
Oh, it's a dry one. Anyway.
Nat 27.
Oh, it's just Riolu in the chat. I don't mean any offense by that. Quill's there. Okay.
There's just a tiny Lucario in the chat.
Lucario. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. So last episode, after somewhat resting in Memoria, the party had a pitched battle with Erebus and Nyx inside the Tree of Life dungeon. It didn't really have a name. Or at least
no, the name is Dum.
Yes, that.
Duh.
Anyway, after a pitched battle involving some interesting gimmicks, the party managed to down one of the nefarious Meowsticks, and the other then retreated with its unconscious body. That's when the other Meowstick, geez, there's a lot of these things running around, that was part of an assassination plot against Henry, Claire Bear, decided she was going to be stopped at every turn from fulfilling her goal, and left very dramatically into the abyss of the dungeon. Their friend Audric gave them a few things before parting ways with them. He just kind of stayed there. He didn't really go anywhere. After figuring out a very simple puzzle that they were overthinking for some reason at the top of the Tree of Life, they took a platform down to who knows where with their lives flashing before their eyes and everything going dark. So, let's roll for initiative, but in a weird way. I want you to roll for initiative, but use your Constitution modifier instead of your Dexterity.
Oh, okay.
And just
that is interesting.
With saving throws or just flat?
It's basically a Constitution roll.
Yeah, I think since it's initiative, you still probably get advantage technically, but it's just with con.
Yeah. And whoever gets the highest. So far, Raffa. Okay, it's Raffa.
Actually, that was Lucius.
That 23 is Lucius?
Yeah, I rolled 2 7s.
Oh, okay. Well then. Well then. All right. Lucius, your eyes sort of... you're not in a battle. You don't have to worry. This was just a initiative roll to see who wakes up first. Okay. So, Lucius, your eyes crack open, and you see a number of things at your current juncture. So as you kind of wipe your eyes, you know, there's like that weird little eye sand in it you have to rub out, and it's a little blurry. But when you clean those out and you get your bearings, you open your eyes and you see you're in this small wooden cabin. It's very kind of run down. You can see kind of holes in the floor. It's made out of wood, like any other cabin. There's like holes in the roof. There's a few windows too on the west and eastern sides of it. You see, you also see your teammates all passed out on little bedrolls, including Sora and Mimikyu. They're there. What seems it's kind of a desolate cabin too. There doesn't seem to be anything in it but like little spider webs and just bookcases without any books, and they're kind of run down too. Like some of the shelves are like falling in on themselves. But the strangest thing about this room is it's all in kind of black and white, as if like you walked into a silent movie. It's like all the color has been just like leached out of everything. There is a door on this cabin over on the north side. And yeah, that's where you are.
Okay. Okay, first things first is Lucius is going to walk up to one of the windows and look out it to see what the outside of the cabin looks like.
It looks like this. The forest shares the same qualities of this cabin. Everything is kind of in black and white. Oh, I should mention, too, that you guys, your party, all have color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're in the future of darkness where everything is grayscale but us.
No, we're in the past. Everything's black and white, and we're in color because we're from the future.
Yeah.
We went before color existed.
The screen cuts, and then that like text you just said, Henry, appears on the screen. No. Yeah, that's what you see, Lucius. So I assume you went to the eastern window because that was closer to where you are right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
After that, Lucius is gonna check the western window just to make sure the scenery looks similar.
It looks similar to what you saw. Do a intelligence nature roll, actually.
Ooh, I like this one. I have actually a decent chance of passing this one. Of course, my luck could be terrible too. 13, meh.
All right, so when you look at these woods, there's something familiar about them. That's all you can kind of get an inkling on. They just looks like very uncanny.
Lucius came from the land of gray leaves.
Okay.
He went from Greyleaf to Ironforge.
You're sweet.
That's probably. Let's see. Is there like a second floor of this, or is what I see of the cabin what we got?
It's pretty much like a basic bitch little cabin. It's not very big, but it's just kind of like this one little suite. Not really suite, just room.
Okay, then yeah, after looking around, Lucius is probably gonna head back to the party and wait for everyone else to get up before doing any exploring around.
Okay, so you're just gonna sit by them, or are you gonna rouse them, or are you just gonna let them?
Yeah, Lucius is gonna try and rouse them, yeah.
Alright, anyone in particular first?
Probably start with Raffa.
Alright. Raffa, you sort of come to from being unconscious, and Lucius is kind of shaking you.
Hi, Lucius.
And you notice the same kind of thing I described to Lucius about the room.
Well,
I think we're dead.
It's okay. Potentially, I'm not. This place is really weird. For now, let's get everyone up so we can formulate some sort of plan.
Or maybe the orbs took all of the color out of our eyes.
I don't know, but again, let's rouse everybody and then let's figure out a plan of attack.
All right. So I'll assume you're bringing Sora, Mimikyu, and Henry, and I'll just say you guys are all awake now, and you are in this black and white cabin.
Oh, yeah. Are we dead yet?
Possibly, possibly not. It's hard to tell. We presumably should be in Niflheim, but I'm not certain. Outside just looks like a very foggy forest.
Everything is black and white except for us. Huh. Interesting. Well, if we are truly in the land of the dead, I have a plan.
Okay.
Yes, I have a plan. Now, I have a costume within my bag, and I can use this to disguise myself as a deceased person, deceased Pokemon, and if we, if we run into any dead fellows who know of this departed Pokemon, maybe they can help us out. Maybe.
I suppose we lose nothing from trying it, I guess.
I'm gonna look at the Lucretia book.
Okay, so it's the weirdest thing when you look at this thing. Now it's totally blank. Like every page is blank. It's just a blank book now.
Does it still have color?
No, it came with you, so yeah, it has color still.
Looks like the guidebook's out.
Yeah, and our outsides are all dense, thick forest. So for now, we'll need to first things first. We'll obviously need to stick together, especially if it gets foggy. If it starts looking like it's going to get real foggy, I suggest we all tether to each other.
That rule is for deception, because I'm putting on the costume.
But you're kind of putting it on in front of them, so
yeah, you'd have to make the deception roll when you're trying to deceive somebody, not
people. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be, I wanted it to be a sort of thing where only Raffa and Lucius are in frame, and then it turns to Henry just in an Embor costume.
anyways.
Costume.
I suppose we have nowhere to go but into the woods.
I'm gonna touch one of the trees.
You can't, you're inside.
I have to go outside and touch one of the trees.
Okay, but we're sticking together first.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna head outside and go to the nearest tree for Raffa to touch.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Sora and Mimikyu kind of go up close, too. Because they can see where you're kind of going with people getting lost in that kind of frightening-looking forest. Are you going outside?
Yeah, we're going to touch this here tree.
Who's gonna open the door?
Okay, I'll open the door.
All right, you open it. And it makes that sound. Need some lubricant, like ash.
Nobody aside from people in the Discord track.
Yeah, that's the point. They have to join the Discord. Okay. Yeah, you open the door, and you see more of this forest, but something else that catches your eye is you see okay, so first of all, you Notice the sky above, from what you can see through the trees, it just looks gray and devoid of any sun or stars. Everything out here, from trees, grass, rocks, just kind of looks the same. It looks very monochromic, silent movie-ish. The colorless trees surrounding you are all partially naked, devoid of any leaves. Their gnarled branches may give you a sense of claustrophobia or an ease, as if the branches might try and grab you while your back is turned. I'll say, Raffa, you could do a nature check too, since you are in the front.
The nature.
The nature.
The nature of nature.
The touch of nature.
Oh, wait.
You might want to do it in the correct chat.
Oh, perfect.
no.
Yeah, they're frightening looking trees, I guess. But what you also notice is there seems to be a group of Pokemon gathered around a colorless fire. Yes, it's actually 2 Pokemon, and they share the same traits as the land you are currently in, where they look very gray, but they just seem to be sitting around a fire. And the fire's not really giving off any brightness. Well, it sort of is. It's giving off this colorless brightness.
Does it have any heat?
You know, you'd have to get close to them, but they just look kind of like 2 figures right now because they're a little off.
Are they moving?
They're just kind of sitting.
sitting.
You could see them kind of like sitting and kind of moving around as if they're talking.
Should they be moving?
Well, Rafa, do you want to continue touching your tree, or should we go up to those guys?
I'm like, what does the tree feel like? Or is that the nature check that I failed?
Oh, that was the nature check you failed because it just feels like a tree.
It feels
Oh.
like a tree.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go visit the locals.
I guess.
All right. When you walk up to these locals, you see. So ignore the color on him. He's not this color. He's gray. And you also see
A Luxio and
A Paris without any mushrooms.
a Paris with no mushrooms.
Wait, is the no mushrooms intentional?
that's what you see.
Yes.
Okay.
He's got a brain still, guys.
They don't seem
Okay.
to notice you though. Their backs are kind of turned to you. That's why.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be the dumb one to do this. Lucius is going to walk up, clear his throat, and say hello.
The Paris kind of like skitters around and says, "Oh, you're awake."
Yeah, we are. Were you the one who put us on those bedrolls?
Oh, yes, we are. We found you unconscious. Another one traveling with us said he knew you. Yes.
No. Who?
What was his name again? He had a really long title, I forget. Yeah, we just met each other too.
Okay, do you know where we are?
We were hoping you might know. The other guy's off getting firewood. And why do you look like that?
That's a question we don't know the answer to. We just woke up looking like this.
That's exactly what happened to us.
What happened last before you came here?
The Paris pipes up and says, "Oh, well, I was working on becoming a herbologist like my father. He's a shinodic. My job was to take samples from mystery dungeons. You see, mystery dungeons adhere to different rules than the outside world, so these plants and fungi that could be found in them are good at creating potions that could do amazing things. But the last thing I remember is I was evolving and being extremely excited that I would be strong enough to venture and delve into higher level dungeons with newfound strength, but I just woke up here."
Oh, that is unfortunate.
My name is my name is Cordy, by the way.
Oh, yes. Is your last name Seps?
No, why do you ask?
Okay.
Just, he's eccentric.
I'm not eccentric. I'm a perfect tactician. I'm Lance Corporal James Porcus III.
Oh, I guess you could do your deception now if that's really what you're trying to do.
He's Uncle Jimmy now.
Yes, +5. Oh, God. No.
In theory, the Luxio should see through this.
Yes, that's exactly. You could see Cordy. He seems a little wary about you because you being an Embor, and they're known to incinerate things.
Yes.
But you could see the Luxio just kind of sees right through it.
As I said before, he's eccentric.
Yeah.
Anyways, what about you, Lucius says, addressing the Luxio?
Me? He says, my name is Foss. I'm the leader, or temporary leader, of a tribe of nomadic Pokemon.
And what do you last remember before you ended up here?
It's kind of crazy, but
to be honest, I've seen my fair share of crazy things, so it probably can't be any crazier than what I've heard.
Well, I was left in charge of the tribe while my leader left to do something for some unknown reason. But he said he would meet us at a particular location on the grass continent when he was done. We went there, but my tribe encountered strange creatures. They were bipedal with all matters of lights and gadgets on them. They noticed us and began firing beams that turned my kin into metal statues. When I realized how dangerous they were, I ushered my tribe to retreat. I managed to get a majority of them into cover in a forest, but those things threw some strange spherical object with a red light that beeped faster and faster. Next thing I knew, I woke up here. I hope to get out of this place and find the rest of my tribe, so I can lead them in my chief's absence.
I see.
And Cordy says, "Oh, and the other guy's off getting firewood." You notice that their kind of little pissant fire is kind of dying. "Hey, couldn't you start up the fire?" He points to you, Henry.
Henry?
You see the Luxio kind of roll his eyes.
Oh, mic issues.
Oh.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, I'll just breathe on it instead.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I guess, Oh, well, okay, I guess you're both... Henry is using prestidigitation, while Raffa just kind of uses natural abilities to help it get a little stronger. Ah, very good, very good.
Yeah,
Well-
yes. The mic issues were because of the thing. Don't worry about
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Lucius will say, well, for now we'll probably wait for your friend to come back, and then we can all try and figure out where we are and plot a course forward together.
Oh,
Strength in numbers and all that.
we know where we're going.
Oh, you have a plan in mind?
Well, well, you see, before we found you, we met up with each other at various places, and we decided to stick together. Yes. But there's some horrifying beast in the sky that lets out a terrible shriek flying by, that we had to take cover in this forest to avoid it. But we also noticed is, off in the distance, there was this town that drew us in. It feels safe to all of us, we all agreed. We can't describe why. It's like a sixth sense. We've never seen this town before. But for some reason, we were all drawn to it. I don't suppose you saw this town as well.
No, we have not yet.
Yes, we just woke up.
No, I meant prior to you going unconscious, but it just seems like...
Oh, no, we did not.
Anyways, yeah, I guess we'll wait for your friend to return, and then we'll all make our way over to that town.
As you're saying that, Lucius, you hear, Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! It's friends of Reginald!
Oh no!
Bye.
It's him!
And out
Who
of
is this guy?
the forest, you see a grumpig carrying these, like, bundle of sticks.
It's him.
Oh, it's nice to see you all again. Good show. But where is Reginald? Where did he go? He wasn't with you when we found you.
Professor Buckingham?
Oh, you're that little girl, that young man I met on the ship.
Yeah, and Reginald he had some stuff, personal stuff he needed to do, so he left to do that.
Well, that's a shame. I don't have my pictograph anymore. So hoping to get it back from him. I know it's kind of a taboo to take back gifts, but, expensive piece of equipment, that is.
I can only imagine.
Yes.
Anyways, what have you been doing since the whole thing on the Bruiser?
Oh, that's the strangest thing. I was hoping you would know. You see, the ship was under attack, and most of the passengers head to the lifeboats. But I realized I had forgotten my pictograph in my room, so I ran back. I jumped back onto the boat, ran to my room, and then I woke up here.
Huh.
And why is it you were looking so colorful compared to us?
We don't know either, honestly.
Yes.
How curious.
Very curious, yes.
Yeah, it's honestly we just got here, so
Yes, I am the one who rescued you. I found you all unconscious face down in the dirt, and there's some new faces with you too, like these three here. What is your name, young lady? He points to you, Raffa.
I'm Raffa.
Pleasure to meet you, Professor Buckingham III at your service.
Nice to meet you.
Quite, and who's this little shrub right here? Sora just kind of walks away.
I don't suppose. I'm pretty sure he's not glowing anymore.
No, oh yeah, I should point that he's not glowing anymore. He's just back to his green.
He's just a shrub.
Imagine that. He's glowing rainbows. He stole all the colors.
And I remember this one too, actually. He was the one on that other ship, that one where they pulled that horrible practical joke on us.
My disguise is not working. Yes, it's me.
Oh, he's pointing at Mimikyu.
Again, I think it works because it's...
And actually, is he fooled? No, he's not fooled. He got a 16 so...
Yeah, so Henry's just gonna abandon the whole Uncle Jimmy plan.
And you are the one who did that wonderful eulogy for that chap that got turned into a metal statue on that other ship. And then that Luxio kind of perks up and says, "Wait, what?"
What?
Oh yes, me and this wonderful group here, we went on another ship, and then this thing turned the Scyther fellow into a metal statue.
it's probably, in case you're wondering, yes, it's probably the same thing that attacked your tribe.
Yes.
What is it? Where did it come from?
I do not know what it is called, but it is a creature much like it seemed like an armored Machoke with some sort of suit and a lot of gadgets. Except it was rather large, like some sort of rudimentary, incomplete Dynamax, something like that.
Well, whatever it is, I'm going to kill it when I get back.
Yes.
I won't tell you to not do it, as I can understand being angry at those things, but I will tell you, if you are going down this path of revenge, be very careful. Those things are deadly.
And so are we. Just to clear the air here, we are on our way to that wonderful, colorful city off into the distance. We had to make way to this forest to take refuge from that horrible beast flying around.
Yeah. So I've heard, and since we don't really have anywhere better to go, we're probably gonna join you on your way there as well.
The other problem we have is we can't really tell if it's day or night right now. The sky just stays like that.
I mean, we just woke up, so we'll call it morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it was morning when we ended up coming here, but if we were passed out, then hard to tell what time it is now.
Oh, no time like the present.
Yes. No time like the present.
Another problem is we don't really know our way through this forest. The path takes all sorts of twists and turns. And we don't have a compass.
We don't really have one either. I can attempt to do something, I don't know how well it will work, but I can attempt to do something and hope it'll lead us the right way.
Well, shoot away.
Okay, Lucius is gonna use foresight,
Which is,
divine sense.
Oh, God.
Divine sense will be.
Okay, so I don't even need to open the book to see what this does, because as soon as you use that, Lucius, you just sense death all around you. Like, just all around you.
Everything is dead.
And nothing feels more concentrated or nothing feels more significant than anything else.
You kind of like fall to one knee with like the sensation of all this death on your your divine sense.
Okay. Lucius is gonna get back up and he's gonna rub his head and gonna go, okay, that didn't work as well as I hoped.
What did you sense, my boy? Did you find a way through the forest?
No, my sense was too clouded. I wasn't able to really see much of anything because it was just so overwhelmed and so clouded.
Just makes me think like Lucius is a magic 8-ball.
Oh.
Try again later. Okay. So, that didn't work, which means we're gonna need to, think. I can try one other thing. But it'll take me some time.
How long will it take?
About an hour, I believe.
Well, we were planning on waiting till you got up anyway, so we have all the time.
Okay. Okay, Lucius is going to cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
What? Why?
Basically, if you a lot of magical classes, of which I believe Paladin is one of them, has the ability to ritual cast, which means they're allowed to, so long as they spend like an hour working on it, they're allowed to cast certain spells without expending a spell slot.
You have Detect Magic in your repertoire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you leveled up. Okay.
Detect Magic is first level.
Yeah. All right. Concentration. It only costs an action.
Well, yeah, but you can cast it as a ritual, which takes an hour in order to not use a spell slot.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that rule.
Yeah, you pulling this stuff out of obscure little dregs like alignment tongues?
You found it in the
here
reserves.
Here you are. Let me show you. I'm looking at it right now. And it's actually not an hour. It's just 10 minutes longer to cast than normal.
Swoop, swoop, swoop.
You can
Oh, okay.
yeah, it should be Player's Handbook, Chapter 10, Spellcasting.
Mm.
Huh. Ritual.
I assume so anyways. If this website is wrong, then I completely apologize.
Well, I'll just let you do it for now. I'll look into it later.
Okay, that's what
I thought rituals were like a cleric and druidic thing.
No, I'm pretty sure it's any spellcaster that has ritual casting, which paladins are one of them.
I'll just give you a mulligan right now, but I'll look into it later.
Okay,
all right,
and yeah, I could be entirely wrong about this, in which case I completely apologize.
Yeah. Will you be willing to take it later? Willing to take the spell slot later if you do this?
Yeah,
Okay.
assuming there's no consequence to
Yeah.
the assuming there's no consequence to waiting time, then yeah, I'll take the spell slot later.
Because mainly I'm just sticking to the player's handbook, unless
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, you sit down, you do your little ritual, cross-legged with two arms out, and you get off detect magic. Let's just see what that entails. Detect magic, detect magic. So you sense the. So you can keep it up for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let me consult the map here.
Well, the paladins are not ritual casters.
It's okay. We'll just go with it. Go with the. You get a mulligan for now. Because I definitely see ritual next to the spell, but let's see.
Yeah, we'll worry about all this stuff later and just focus on, making progress.
Yeah. You sense magic to cut. There's kind of two paths that one that goes off to the north and one that goes off to kind of the southeast. And you sense magic coming from the north.
Okay. What school of... If it has a school of magic, what school of magic does Lucius detect coming from the north?
Aberration.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so Lucius will go up after this ritual spell, whatever, yada yada, and he'll say, okay, currently it looks like our path should be along the path northwards, as I'm sensing a form of magic up there. It might be possibly what's sort of drawing you guys there, or it might be what's drawing you, or it might be possibly what's making up there a safe spot. Either way, I believe we should head north.
Well, north we go. I have to warn you, I'm not much of a fighter compared to the rest of you, so I'm just going to maybe stay in the back.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Buckingham.
Jolly good. So, you douse your fire, and you begin...
And also, Lucius is going to be... I suppose this is obvious, but Lucius is going to be maintaining concentration on the spell as we go north.
Alright. So, when you go about 5 minutes north, and you begin smelling something strange. It smells like incense.
I was ready for the worst.
And while you're walking down this path, the trees give off this like very eerie vibe. Like sometimes you may see faces on them and look again and there's no face. You kind of hear maybe voices on the wind.
This place is really creepy.
This is not really like your the nightmare you had, Lucius. These trees are very much still alive. They just kind of look hideous and deformed. But yeah, you smell incense up ahead. What is that smell?
Incense, apparently.
Well, should we follow it?
Well, it's coming from the same direction as the magic, so I can't imagine any reason why not to.
Don't worry, I'll protect us if comes need be. So you're just gonna continue your way up?
Yeah.
Okay, as you go up, you hear this faint sound of, like, twanging on a banjo. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
What's that noise?
Music, I think.
It's a banjo,
Yes.
says
A
Sora.
banjo.
Well, maybe there's a group ahead or something. It's the only other reason why I imagine we'd be hearing a banjo and smelling incense.
Well, let's go forward. As Foss kind of goes in the lead and begins, he seems very stubborn on taking the lead. You see a tent in the distance, kind of like underneath some trees along the pathway, and it's definitely where the incense and the banjo twanging is coming from, and where you could sense the aberration magic coming from.
Okay. Well, looks like we managed to run into some more Pokemon.
Seems a little creepy if you ask me.
This forest in general seems creepy.
Point taken. I agree. Let's just see who's inside.
Then I guess we're going.
All right, you make your way to the tent.
Yeah.
And Foss says, hello? Or hello? And the twanging still continues. Just the twang. It's not playing a particular melody or anything. It's just kind of twanging on this stringed instrument.
Like just one repeating note.
Maybe like just like 2 or 3 notes. It's just like down, down, down. Playing it very slow and methodical.
At least make it the Luigi's Mansion theme.
Do, 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 do.
Okay. Lucius is gonna call again and say, hello?
The twanging continues. You could sense the magic is just inside the tent and over to the left, Lucius.
Okay. Well, the magic's coming from in the tent, so it's also coming from the left, so let's... I suppose better to ask for forgiveness than permission, so let's look inside.
Okay, when you pull this tent flap to the side, it's an empty cabin. To your left, Lucius, there is this machine that has a skull on it. And it has like this little slot that looks like you maybe put gold in it. But in the center of this tent is a Kecleon on a chair with a straw hat on, and he has a little banjo. He is also gray, devoid of color, and he's just strumming this banjo.
Okay. Lucius is gonna approach and say, hello there?
He kind of stops playing and then tips up his hat. I was wondering when you'd come in.
You were expecting us?
Well, yeah, when you were shouting hello to me.
Oh,
I
sorry,
prefer
we...
my customers to come inside, get close and personal with them.
sorry,
you
when
seem
we,
rather quaint and friendly.
when we wanted to, make sure that we weren't disturbing anything or anything like that before we walked in, so that's why we tried calling first.
Well, you were disturbing me and my twanger, but that's besides the point.
So, where are we right now? Do you know?
I certainly do know, but I'm not at liberty to tell you. That's something for... He kind of like tips up his hat and looks at you guys. Well, ain't that interesting? Huh. Well, at least for you. It's you who has to figure out where you are, lest you end up like the others.
The others?
The others?
You haven't met them yet? Those shady folk?
No, I don't believe so.
Void shadows?
Oh, you aren't in the Voidlands, little lass. I can tell you that much.
So they're like shuppets then?
No, they ain't like shuppets. They aren't something you'd be accustomed to, but let's just say I major in dealing with those things you might be having a hard time dealing with later.
We haven't really seen those things so far, but I'll take your word for it and assume they're around.
You see, when you come to this place, it depends how innocent or sinful you may be is how far you'll end up away from where you're headed to.
Oh, so I will always not have direction. Good, great.
Oh, Henry, for the love of Arceus.
What? I'm sinful. I'm aware of this.
But as I said, I do sell some defense against the things you might encounter in this here woods. The things you will be seeing are called revenants. They're very impervious to more conventional attacks, so I have some things that can more easily combat them.
Okay, what are they?
Well, I have this here incense right here. Two kinds. They don't stack. Can't use them at the same time. One will give you better defense against them for 1 minute, as long as you can smell it. You get 1 AC! And the other will make you harder to hit if the revenants are around. -1 to hit for them! Another thing I have is a potion of water breathing. I hear there's a well somewhere in this forest, and there's a treasure at the bottom of it. A very valuable treasure, I reckon. Another thing I have is a skeleton key. Rumor is there's some magic weapons and treasure beyond the gate that it's used for. And I also have this here sword. Make it easier to hit those revenants and get past their resistance. I know it might seem a little out of the way to go to these locations for treasure, But I hear there's things in those places that might help you travel through this here forest easier. You may even find a map.
Okay.
And there's always that machine over there.
The creepy skull-looking one?
Yeah. You could try your luck with that. A lot of people end up here because of that thing.
Okay.
So it's dangerous.
Oh no, it's not dangerous. It's depending how good your luck is. Let's just say that. How brightly Lady Luck is smiling on you.
Well, I don't trust my luck, so I'm staying
Rabbit,
as
that
far
is
away
bad
from
for
it as possible.
Yes, Rabbit, that is bad for you.
You don't have to worry. It's not deadly in the sense you're thinking of. Why don't you go over and give it a try? And you'll see what I mean.
I shall give it a try.
All right, so you walk up to this contraption, Henry, this skull thing that has this little slot, and it says 20 gold on it. And there's a little inscription on the front of it that you didn't see before that says 20 gold, win a prize.
Oh, I'm short 7 gold.
It says yeah, get the 5-star and you could get magic weapons, magic armor. The 4-star, the magic potion, magic wand, or magic scrolls. Or the 3-star, a memorable trinket.
Ah, okay. Anyone got 7 gold they can spare?
Lucius is just going to sigh and face the Kekleon and ask, so how much for the sword over there, for the sword?
120 gold. You can also sell me some things if you wanna play with Lady Luck over there.
Lucius pulls out his water spike and he says, how about a trade? I'll trade you this water spike for that sword. It's a pretty valuable item found within a mystery dungeon in a shrine to the weather trio.
He kind of looks over this spike and he can see the value in it. He puts deal.
Okay. Lucius will trade the water spike for that sword.
He pulls out this he gets his own little bag and he pulls out this short sword and just hands it to you, and it has like a little glow to it. This little like light glow to it. So basically all it does is it's just a short sword. It just has
D6.
You have a +2 to hit when fighting these revenants, and you get weakness damage on them.
Okay.
Let's see. So we had the 2 instances and the sword. That was it, right?
And the skeleton key and water potion. He said the water potion's for a well, and the skeleton key's for some gate that leads to treasure.
So if we're planning on going into any side dungeons, we'll want the skeleton key.
I think it only works on one particular gate. You'll know immediately which gate.
Yeah, I don't think it's basically a risk reward. Do we take it for here and then move with it, or do we ignore it and not go for the treasure? It's ultimately we're gonna need to decide well, and I suppose if you want to spot Henry 7 gold for his thing, then you can, but we'll wait until after we're certain we are prepared for what's going on. So how much for the skeleton key?
It's 50 gold. And just because I like you, I'll give each you a free try on the machine over there.
Well, there you go, Henry.
So roll a d20, Henry.
This is going to be hilariously bad. And if you get a nat 20, I'll...
Oh, okay, so the machine, like, kind of grinds and clicks and clanks. And out rolls this, like, little ball, and it says 4-star on it. And you get... So roll a die 3, Henry.
Okay, so a D3.
That is a magic wand. Let's see what kind of magic wand you got. Well, that's not the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's a monster manual. You get a potion of slipperiness, Henry.
I thought it was a wand.
Oh, sorry, not a wand. Right. Okay. You get a wand of speed.
Ooh, haste.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
And it has 3 charges in it.
Well, then.
Yeah, pretty much just lets you do haste 3 times on whatever you want. Well, it looks like someone got lucky, but that isn't the grand prize.
Let's see. How much is it for the... I guess for the dodge instance?
He says it's 20 gold for each incense, and you can buy multiple ones.
Wait, so are they only like one-time use?
Yeah, they only last for a minute.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, so 20 gold for each incense, 50 gold for the key, and how much for the potion?
The potion is also 50.
Okay. What do you think?
I feel like the skeleton key is probably a decent choice, especially if we go off the beaten path.
Yeah, definitely think the skeleton key is a good idea.
If we're getting the skeleton key, though, I feel like we might as well just get the water, too, because if we run into the well instead of the lock...
Sora's gonna try the machine with his free try.
Oh.
Looks like someone else got a little bit lucky, too. Wait, did he get... Yes, he got lucky. He got a 4-star.
These gacha machines.
Oh, and he gets a die 3. What is it? He gets I think he gets a potion. Yeah, magic potion. Oh, cool. Can anyone give me 20 more gold?
No. You're too young for that.
So he gets a potion that, I don't know, he's going to keep to himself, I guess.
Okay.
I'm like... Which instance do we want to take? Because I imagine we'll want it for the boss fight.
Are you saying this in universe? As if boss fights are an actual thing.
What is a boss fight?
What do you mean, boss fight? What is...
I mean, what the...
Oh, yeah, I remember
one
talking about hit points earlier.
The one that squishes... The one that squishes you in mystery dungeons.
Oh, yeah, those are called bosses?
So Mimikyu uses the machine with his free try, and he gets a sticker. And he kind of looks at Henry and Sora's prizes. Yeah, that's exactly what he got.
Tried.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Alright, Mr. Strategy, which instance?
I mean, effectively speaking, they both do relatively the same. Since, like, one applies +1 AC to you, while the other one applies -1 to their attack rolls. Both of them effectively do the same. It's just your, and this is all meta talk, by the way.
Yeah.
So, effectively, they do the same thing. It's just that one is specifically a buff to your AC, while the other is specifically a debuff to their attack rolls.
While you were doing this too, the 3 NPCs with Foss, Cordy, and Buckingham all tried, and Cordy got one of those little stretchy, sticky hands that like you thwap people with.
Oh my.
No fair.
Foss got a keychain, and Buckingham got a wand.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look! I almost got it.
In any case, yeah, that's so it's either or on the instance, basically. Just take whichever one you'd want, really.
I guess we'll take the -1 to attack instance, and then the key in the water, which is 120 gold.
All right. Are you just taking just one of the incense, or are you gonna buy multiple?
Just one.
All right. Because he has more. He has like a bunch of these things. So
Let's see. Is there anything I'd want to sell on hand? No, I should take this off. No, there is nothing I'd particularly want to sell. So, do you think one's fine, Raffa? We'll probably give it to Henry.
The incense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
works for everyone, you know. Just as long as you can smell it, or they can smell it, it should work for everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, then yeah, one's probably fine. I mean, my mind wants to say two, but one's probably fine. And Lucius is gonna... Oh gosh, I am so freaking gonna regret this. Lucius is gonna walk up to the machine, and I'm gonna get a nat 1.
Well, it's free. No. You gotta join Mimikyu's club with the "You Tried" sticker.
You tried. You tried.
Or it says something. It's more condescending. It like just says "superstar" on it or something like that.
Superstar.
Well, it could have been worse, I suppose.
All I got was a stupid speed one. The Luxio got it. The Luxio, he got a cooler prize than I did.
You got a little
You want-
keychain. Oh, Raffa, roll a d3. You're also close to 20. That is a scroll, I believe. Yeah, it's scroll. So let's go through here. Let's see what you get. You get a scroll of... greater invisibility.
Oh, interesting.
Scroll of greater invisibility.
So it's like the invisibility potion I gave Lucius, but better.
It means you can attack while invisible
Oh.
without revealing yourself. I think it lasts a little bit longer.
There you are.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go one more time.
20 gold.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. This is how they get you.
Tried.
You get a little plush doll of Ampharos.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
If it was Mawile, she'd be all down for that.
Okay, that's adorable. Anyways, I would recommend we don't pay for another one personally, but I guess that is your money, so I can't stop you. I feel like if you're going to spend another 20 gold, it'd be best on another incense, but
But they were so close to the grand prize.
No. I was intending on only purchasing one.
okay. Then alright, I think we're about as prepared as we're going to get, so
Raffa's like the carnival mom. No, you only do it once, and then you just cut your losses or your wins.
I didn't really get much good out of it, but you don't see me going for it again and again. Anyways, well, let's go, everyone.
Stay safe. And he tips down his little hat and starts twanging on his banjo again. You might see me again in the future.
Okay.
that is rather cryptic.
Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna leave.
All right. Are you going to continue? If you continue along the path, it splits two ways. It goes either north or east.
I assume detect magic has long since run out by now.
Yeah, with all that shop purchasing and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, figures. Okay. Honestly, I'd just say pick a direction and I'd say we just pick a direction and go, so no use worrying about the choice too much, so I'd say let's keep going north.
All right, north it is. So as you walk along this path, give me perception checks for
Okay.
the three main characters.
Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna.
Ooh, yes.
Yep, about as what I was expecting.
Womp womp.
Let's see.
Okay.
You got the same roll.
No, you got the same roll, but you were saying you got a good better modifier. Oh, cool.
Okay, so walking up this pathway, Raffa at least, you get the sense something's watching you.
Oh boy.
So you look over into the kind of thick of trees and left and right. Again, seeing those kind of gnarled faces in the bark.
This is pleasant.
The wind howls past your ears. It's very quiet, besides that. There's lots of shadows due to the...
Okay. I'd say we'll just we'll
Raffa-
keep going.
Raffa sees this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just keep going.
Just keep going. Just think it's in your head and don't give a second thought. All right. So out of the brushes of these trees comes a... Oh. Let me just...
A Trevenant.
What looks like a Zawilus, but it's kind of has this it's black and white like the rest of your friends and creatures you've seen here, except it
Or
looks
like the game he's from.
yeah, or like the game he's from. Nice catch there. But he looks very hostile. His heads are kind of like twitching in a very unnerving manner. And he has his sight set on you. So let's do an initiative roll.
I was just about to
Well,
say,
time
guys,
to
prepare for
roll
battle.
For initiative.
Oh, so I finally get a nat 20 on initiative. I mean, that's not terrible, but...
We'll all roll nat 20s, and we all know that we should have taken another gotcha roll.
Yeah, there's some pretty good things in that 20. Fantastic prizes.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I'm not afraid of getting a nat 1 and dying. Because knowing my luck, I'll get a nat 1 and die. Anyways, Raffa.
Well, he specifically said it's not lethal. He just...
Yeah, I told you. I told you.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even need to roll again.
Yeah, you literally can't roll anything better with your advantage.
Guys, I got a dirty 27.
You got a dirty 27.
Oh,
It's
hey,
not the
we have
nat
a
27 that Crow got.
Oh, hey, we have a screen.
Yeah.
I just noticed it in the actual stream.
All right, so what's your initiatives?
Raffa's 27, Lucius is 22, and Henry is 12.
So it's Raffa, Lucius, Henry.
Yep.
NPC's got 8. And this thing got even lower than that. Okay, so it's right there. I'll assume you're kind of like that. They're not in color. So. Is that good? Is that marching order good for you guys?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's just make it a little spread out. Maybe you're not going down single file. Say it's like that. All right, so Raffa, you are first.
I mean, I guess there's only one thing to do, and that's rush him.
All right, you could definitely do that. Just gonna go in front of Foss like that.
Meow.
All right.
And you're using your charger feet.
The charger feet. All right. Rolling to hit. That's the dex. I'm like,
And you gain a +5, oh no, to the damage roll.
yeah. With there's a 14 hit.
A 14 does not hit.
Yeah, figures.
Right. Take 2. That probably hits. I got him once, guys.
What did you get?
21.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Alright, then D8 plus 5 plus. Now I have to go scroll down into that fine print.
It's plus 5 to your damage roll.
Like, is it?
Yeah. I have the feed up right now, it is.
That's a lot bit. I thought it was like 3, but okay. That makes it much better. Hiya! Oh my gosh.
11 damage. Alright. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah.
Alright, next up in queue is Lucius.
Okay, well, Lucius is gonna go right up to Raffa and use his new super effective thingy to start slashing.
So you gotta, like, light it up, and I guess you can carry it on you, but you'd have to be using a hand to carry it. Or you
Yeah, that's,
okay.
that's literally how using a sword works, so...
Oh, I thought you meant the incense.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, no, the sword!
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Look,
Go
I
ahead.
have the instance.
Yeah, take
Yeah,
a whack.
Raffa has the... so...
Take a whack at it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a miss.
What in the... Okay, I have multi-attack.
That hits with a nat 20.
The dirty 27.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, okay, this is going to be a lot. I'm also going to add a little smite to that. Do I get the increased damage with Divine Smite?
yeah. Yes, you'll get another hit die because these things technically count as undead.
Alright, neat. This is going to be a lot of rolls. Okay,
Wait, isn't he like quad weak?
It doesn't work. You only get one weakness, so.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
he's dark and he's dead.
Yeah.
well, that doesn't really matter, but, yeah, oh my gosh, this is gonna be, interesting. Okay, let's, first things first, let's roll the, damage for the, weapon. So that's 11 damage, is it radiant damage? I'm assuming it's radiant damage, but 11,
No,
whatever.
the sword itself just does extra damage to them.
Okay,
So, yeah, it'll just do 11
Okay.
damage, and then you get the weakness damage with it.
does weakness damage get doubled with nat 20s?
Yeah, it will.
Okay. So-
Does it go up a die because you guys are level 7 now?
I do not know what the rogue sneak attack is, but let me check.
It usually just like goes up with proficiency, but
Let's see, rogue. Oh yes, it does.
yeah,
Rogue
okay.
get 46, so it'll be
44.
44 and 84 increased.
Yeah, so just roll 8d4.
Yep. Okay. So Lucius deals 20 damage due to that.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
And 68 from the Divine Smite. Lucius deals 21 damage through that. And do I get to do another weakness, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in total, Lucius did
52.
yes.
Yeah. So 63 damage in total right now. Yeah, okay.
63.
Yeah. Well, he's still up. There's that, but we go to are you doing anything else?
No.
All right. Henry, it's your turn.
Well, let's see. This seems to be a pickle.
Oh, wait, Raffa, your damage was halved.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
it's only 5.
Yeah.
Or is it 6?
It rounds down, I believe. So, yeah, it's 5.
Yeah, it always runs down.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's Henry, though.
Let's think about this. Let's think. Let's think. How will I be able to attack?
I'll be
All
I'll be right
Speed
back.
Star.
Yeah.
All right, Speed Star. Let's do this.
Yeah. So just roll your damage for that.
And it's force damage, so this ought to be interesting.
Oh yeah, wait. I forget how magic missile works. God damn it.
I think it's dependent on your level. Just let me check.
I'm gonna use.
Wait, if you look at
Depends on
the
the spell slot. What happens is it.
well,
Okay, I'll look
it
this up.
Swift is
I got it.
okay.
So
yeah.
So that means utilizing a third level slot. That would mean 5d4.
Oh no, this is a TM, so you only get you don't get slots with it. You just use it how it is.
Okay, yeah, 3d4 plus 1 then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Forgot there was a TM. 3d4 plus 3.
Yeah. And they're all just going towards this, and they hit it, and it seems to be effective more than what Raffa did. Like, it doesn't seem to be resisting it in any way. So it howls in pain as you flick these star shurikens at him.
Yes, I can just throw stars at people.
Alright, I think it's more like you, like, point. Like, you do these poses, and you're pointing, and the star shoot.
Yeah, and they just appear like magic.
Yeah. Just like, pew, pew, pew. Yeah, okay.
Back.
Do you want to move to a more advantageous position, or are you just going to stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
Where do you want to move?
Okay, let's see here. I could I will move behind the Mimikyu. Behind Mimikyu.
Okay. Oh, no. Cordy stays there. You go there. All right.
So if you hear booming, by the way, storms are about to hit my area.
All right.
Because Henry's dropping thunder. Okay.
Yes. Henry is evil in every universe except this one.
Yeah. All right. So NPC's turns.
Which means that Henry is also likely to be evil in this universe.
He's going to go around, and he's going to... No, he gets pack tactics if he goes straight here. So he has advantage. +3, that does not hit. That does not hit. He missed.
I love how your NPCs keep missing.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't even think Sora can make it over there. He's gonna move up, but not too close. Mimikyu is gonna bitch out and hide under a tree or something. Cordy, he's not really much of a fighter either. So he's gonna join the bitch brigade over here. And so is he. Yeah, okay. So it's this Zawilius' turn. It's two-headed monstrosity here. So it has wonderful multi-attacks where it could do 3 attacks.
Of course.
2 with its bite, and 1 with its claws. So let's bite Lucius with 1. He got a nat 20. So that is 2d10 plus 6.
Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
So 4, 9, Ugh, 19.
Since it counts as a ghost, does it have to, because of Lucius's I ain't afraid of no ghost feature?
No, it's not a ghost. It's a revenant.
Oh, well, you said it was undead, so...
Yeah, it's a different class of monster that Kecleon was kind of alluding to. So it does 25, it does 31 damage with that bite.
Yeah.
The second bite's going to go after Raffa. That's going to miss. And let's just claw Raffa. And that's going to miss too. It's the exact same roll.
Aren't you lucky, Raffa?
Yeah.
Springy.
Oh,
cat.
wait. What's your AC, Raffa?
My AC is 18.
Okay, yeah, it misses. All right, yeah, let's go back up into queue to Lucius again.
Raffa.
Or sorry, Raffa, yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take more swings
All right, just with
and
your...
hope that it doesn't go bad. Yeah, with my only weapon of use.
Oh, shoot, it wouldn't have mattered. Raffa has half cover right now.
Aha!
Yep, that hits.
8 plus 5 for another 5 damage.
Wonderful. So this thing shakes off your blow. You felt it was a good blow, but it's resisting it. Let's go to Lucius.
Oh wait,
Your other attack, right?
well, I don't think I have advantage
No,
after
you don't.
they've made action, but I forgot to add on the dueling +2, so it's actually 13.
That still doesn't hit.
Well, no, I meant for the damage. Wait,
Oh,
is it for damage?
Let me check.
Yes,
I think-
+2 to damage. It's +2 to damage.
so one
So
extra
it-
point.
So 1 extra point of damage overall.
Yeah.
6 damage.
All right. Is that all you want to do?
Yeah.
Then we go to Lucius.
Okay, ouch. But, I'm gonna keep swiping at it.
With the sword that
Yeah,
actually hurts it.
Yes, with the sword that actually hurts it.
That just misses.
Oh my gosh, it has 18 AC?
Yes, it does.
Freaking heck!
Maybe someone should have used the gotcha pawn machine a little more.
Oh, I have an idea.
That hits.
Well, there you are.
I have.
Okay.
Okay.
It deals 5 and then 9.
9 more?
Yeah,
All right.
5 and 9 more.
14.
All right. Now it's Henry's turn.
Okay. Okay. So, guys, I have figured out a new thing. You see, you know how I was able to create that illusion of my father?
Is this like Henry turning to the screen and like breaking the fourth wall?
No. He's like trying to stop the action. Hey guys, okay. I found a new thing that could help with this.
Lucius is violently
I'm
getting bitten and claws swiping all over.
Henry, point faster.
Oh, okay, fine. I'm Die Henshin.
So who are you using it on? The Zoilus or yourself?
I'm using it on myself.
What are you turning into? So,
Well,
since you're a low level, you realize it's like low level. In real D&D, you turn into like animals and stuff. Like little animals, and as you get higher in the levels, you can turn into better stuff that can actually fly and stuff like that.
Wait, okay. Then, in that case, I'm going to turn this Vilus.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the Vilus into... Let's think about what's the most pathetic thing that Henry...
Hobbit, probably.
I was going to go with Magikarp, but Hoppip works too.
It actually can't be Magikarp because Magikarp has a swim speed.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Well, Hobbit. All right, so it has to do a Wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, that is an 8. So Henry abracadabra, and you see this puff of smoke, and there's like a Hoppip there now.
Check this out.
Okay.
Yes.
Didn't see that coming.
I can do that now.
Is it an actual Hoppip?
Yes.
Oh, good. It means Fire Fang can actually be useful.
I turned it into a Hoppip.
Let me just
I
pull
don't
up
know
my.
how I'm able to use magic, but I can.
Let me just pull up my.
Wait, no, it's not. Never mind.
My Hoppip stats here.
You actually have stats for Hobbit.
Yes, I do. I certainly do.
Knew this would happen.
Totally not going through the monster manual, taking a small monster and...
No, I actually have gold and silver Pokemon as statted as Pokemon. Like, I'm looking at Hoot Hoot right now.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Okay,
That is very... That's convenient.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
I only have it for Kanto and Johto, though, so if you did something later, I'd have to do what you were just suggesting there. But, Henry, you know how this works, is if you kill him, he's just gonna... If you kill him as a Hoppip, he's gonna turn back into his Zweilous, and basically he's just gonna take the overflow of damage as a Zweilous. So, say he has... Okay, he does not have that much HP as a Hoppip, I'll tell you that. But, say if he had 5...
Well, the thing is, Henry doesn't know the full extent of that power. He just found out how to do it while his life flashed before his eyes.
Well, I'll just say you know the parameters of this spell, though, just because you could use it to begin with. So, like, say if he had 5 HP left as a Hoppip, and you did 10 damage, he would turn back into his Zweilous when you get rid of 5 HP. Then the other additional 5 HP you did to him would get deducted from what he was as his Zweilous, pretty much.
Okay. Alright.
So, but he is a Hoppip right now. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I also want to bring out the hat.
Okay. You can do that while I go on Bulbapedia and get a Hoppip icon.
Yep. That's 3 and 10. So
I will get that for you in just a second.
I get more firework powder.
Oh, let's put that off to the side. All right.
I get more firework powder and another hat, which makes
It's winking.
Yeah, he's winking at you.
And I got more firework powder and another hat, making...
Oh, you only get the powder you only get powder if it's doubles. It just explodes when, or yeah,
Alright.
or you got the dust. Yeah, it's just useless dust that makes fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not like the fireball one that you have in that bottle.
It's not the nuclear firework powder, but
Yeah.
I've been collecting both kinds.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. You did your hat. I guess we'll go to. We'll go to NPCs who, you know, I could be a dick and they'll attack it, but I'll say, Foss is a little bedazzled of what just happened here, and he holds his action, waiting for you guys, and so is the rest of the party. You're just kind of staying there anyway. So the Hoppip is going to attack you. Okay, so let's do any one of you could do a die 3 roll. On 1, there is no wind. On 2, there is medium wind. And on 3, there is strong wind right now.
Okay.
Why did you do it?
So,
Because I'm usually pretty good at getting ones. It's only me, by the way. Or it's only one of us.
yeah. Okay, so...
Doesn't matter.
Oh, literally.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, we all got 2!
He gets sort of pushed away. You could take opportunity attacks if you want, but...
No.
Okay. Then he's going to try to hit you with poison powder. He'll try to hit Raffa. So, yeah, do a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, Raffa.
And add a +4 to that.
Our modifier is a +4 now?
No. You just add +4 to it because Lucius is next to you.
So yeah, so do your normal Constitution saving roll and then add +4 to it. So I think yours is pretty high. Yeah. You resist the poison. Okay, we go back to Raffa. It's your turn.
Is it trying to fly away, or is it just going
The wind.
to attack you?
You could tell the wind is taking it away.
Yeah.
All right, let's just keep going.
Keep going as in just get away. Just move.
Just let him blow away.
Okay.
So you're just gonna sit there and let him blow away?
Yeah.
How long?
I did that for a reason. I can just turn things into smaller, pathetic versions of themselves.
How long does polymorph last for?
An hour.
About an hour.
So long
Yeah.
to-
Okay. Yeah. It's long fucking gone. As long as you concentrate, Henry, it's gonna float away for an hour.
Well, that was interesting. All right, everyone. Let's just.
I can just... Oh my god, I can just end battles like that now.
Let's start walking, I guess.
I'm just gonna show you that I'm not lying too. I'm not just pulling shit out of here. I'm just gonna show you guys something. Real quick here. I know I'm disrupting the flow of the stream, but you gotta see this. It's really important. It's really, really important. Just wait, almost got it. It's not cooperating with me.
Okay, are we seeing it on the live or?
No, I'm gonna post a screenshot.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, all saved. And now I'm gonna post it. Even the chat could see this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
where is she?
Right here. Here she is. There's Rachel. And look at that little bit of text below its challenge rating.
Oh my gosh, there's minuses on everything.
Yeah, a little peek behind the curtain there that I'm not lying.
Hop hippies. Oh my god.
Nice 3 HP there. So you're wise not to hit it. Anyway, this thing blew away, and maybe you want to reevaluate things of what you want to use against these things.
I mean, we only have one thing to use against them.
Yeah.
I could only use that once.
Okay. Yep.
That I literally can only use that like once every time, like every time I'm fully rested.
Well, I think it was used pretty well here.
Well, we know those things are dangerous at the very least, so our best bet is probably to avoid them and try and slow them down or try and avoid combat rather than actively fighting.
Or maybe we should go back to that machine and get some more equipment, says Sora.
Sora, never drink anything strong.
In any case, he's dealt with. Do you have any suggestions? You seem to know where that merchant was. In front of you, you see, again, or no, you said you were going north. Are you just going more north?
Yeah, honestly, I don't see any reason why not to just continue going north.
Okay, you keep going north, and the path splits again. This time it's a more traditional crossroad in the cardinal directions. Like you're coming from the south, and there's a path that goes north, a path that goes east, and goes west.
Oh my gosh.
You can do a perception check to listen to the sounds coming from each direction.
Okay.
What's down the road?
Yeah, Lucius is going to do that. Ooh, nice.
Okay, so to the north, you hear...
Wait. Why would you do it? You have a -1 and I have a +7.
He offered everyone to do it, so I was assuming if I failed, other people would. Anyways, continue.
To the north, you hear the sound of water. To the west, you hear kind of rattling, kind of like clanking metal. And to the east, you hear a banjo.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, I took a listen. It sounds like there's water to the north, which suggests that well the Kekleon was talking about is up there. To the west, there's some sort of rattling sound, like there's clanking metal or something like that. And apparently that Kekleon randomly appeared somewhere to the east of us. If I were to guess, the well that we need the water bridge is probably to the north.
And let's keep going north. Otherwise, there's 50 gold for no reason.
All right.
Okay.
Let me pull out my map here. All right, you go north, not that far, but you see this very, very large river going through the forest. It's almost 120 feet across, it seems like, and it goes to another path. The water seems very deep, too. And this water, again, is just colorless gray water.
Does it smell like sulfur or anything nasty?
You give it a smell. It doesn't. Or let's do investigation or perception. Yeah, it just smells like water. Just...
Okay, not the well I was expecting. So we'd have to find some. We'd have to ford the river if we want to.
Yeah.
Or, just turn it into an ice bridge.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Well, Henry, do you want to create another ice boat for us?
I mean, I could create another ice boat for you.
It'd get us across the river.
You think you have?
Okay.
You think you have the size of Professor Buckingham and the Luxio? You don't think that would be possible to fit everyone on this thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the thing is, you see, we could barely fit on the ice boat last time. Now we have two much larger companions.
So we'd have to ford it twice if we want to. So we'd have to use the ice boat twice if we want to get everybody across. Then
Buckingham says, "Oh, this reminds me of a puzzle where you take the predator and the prey across the river and leave one behind, and it might eat the other one. You know what I'm talking about."
Yes, absolutely.
So basically, we're gonna have to. Basically, we're gonna have to plan out who we want to send first and who we want to leave behind.
What if we get attacked while the others go?
That's exactly why we're planning it out.
Okay, so here's my plan. Yes, here's my plan. We get the boy, the cat, and the professor on there first. On the ice boat first. Then we can send it over to the river, and once they make it, they could push it back to us.
How strong's the current?
It looks pretty strong.
I don't think.
Well,
Sorry.
I was going to say, fucking Henry puts his hand in, because that's a thing that that people actually do to test currents. They put their hand in the water.
Yeah, it seems to be kind of rushing to the west.
Strong current to the west.
Yeah. I don't think the ice boat is a good idea then.
If we went downstream, we'd end up with that jangling.
Yes, that would. Yes.
No, I think we'd end up out of the forest.
The ice boat is out of the question.
Wait. Sorry. What'd you say?
Foss says, no, we saw this large river, going through the forest, and it leads outside of the forest where that thing in the sky might see us.
Okay, then yeah, definitely not a good idea to do anything that would cause us to end up out of the forest. So I think this is just going to be a dead end. Unless one of you has any ideas for forwarding it, we should probably head back.
Let's see. What options do we have?
Well, I know a way to forward it, but that would only work with my or maybe the cat's athletic prowess.
Wait, meta question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he can freeze the water, create a boat, that sort of thing. Like, we already know this. It also says you can instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water as you direct. Can he do that along with having the ice, or can he only do one at a time?
He can only do one at a time. I think it says that somewhere in the spell, that you can only have one of these things going.
Yes, and also it's only in a limited range.
Yeah.
He can't make the water still outside of the range.
Yeah, so it'd just be like this one little 5-foot cube of water just staying still.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, and it does say one of the following ways. Okay. So, yeah, Lucius is going to say, all right, yeah, it's looking like crossing this river is a no-go.
Like I said, only the cat and I could cross with my ingenious plan of tying the handkerchief rope at the end of Ropey, throwing Ropey at the other end, and tightrope walking.
Wait, I'm
just saying that's a possibility, but only the cat and I could do that.
You're saying you want to create the...
I'm not saying that I want to do that. I'm saying that it can be done.
Yeah, actually, let's try that.
Oh!
All right.
What are you doing here?
Let's try that. Let's try tightrope walking. Let's try something that I said that only I or the cat even have a chance.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
okay.
not listen to the expert on performance here about tightrope walking.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Let's head back.
All right. The NPC crew seems to agree with you too.
The jangling, because that's the only way to go now.
Well, there's the banjo way too, but
No, we're not going to indulge Sora in his gambling addiction.
We're not going to get Sora into gacha games.
all right. You arrive at a metal gate in the shape of skeleton bones.
Oh.
Oh, skeleton gate.
And you could see the sound was the gate itself kind of rattling on the wind.
Well, Raffa, let's unlock the door and let's head in. Or unlock the gate and head in.
All right, here we go. Skeleton key away.
All right, you unlock it. Goes in, fits in, it turns, gives a resounding click, and it opens.
Inward or outward?
Outward. It's an outie door.
All right. I have to hold the door open then.
Yeah.
So I can get the key back.
Yep. Is everyone going through?
I imagine so, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So it continues down a path, and you arrive at this kind of large clearing of a graveyard in the forest. And that's where we'll leave things off.
Oh,
A graveyard in the land of the dead.
Yeah, they're double
I
dead.
knew
twice.
The polymorph. I knew the polymorph thing would have changed the flow of battle, but I didn't think it would change the battle so much that it just it just didn't.
Well, that's what everyone does with polymorph. They just like turn it into like a mouse or something, and then like, okay, we don't need to fight it anymore.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's what they typically do.
Oh my god.
I mean,
I've
you could-
never used polymorph. I'm sorry.
yeah, you could basically do one of two things with polymorph. You can either just attempt to transform something in front of you into like this thing that you just don't have to bother with, or you can also use it on yourself to change yourself into something.
Yeah.
I was thinking changing Henry into. I was thinking of changing Henry into something larger than himself, but then I realized
Nope.
that
I think you can. I think
it's
the
like
way-
CR dependent, like because
yeah, I believe the way it works.
Yeah,
is-
the thing is, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's challenge level dependent. It's challenge rating dependent. Therefore, him being level 7, I was thinking like something like real big, like something like one of the bosses we fought. But I remember the challenge ratings were higher on those ones.
you know, the challenge rating is 7 or lower. So one monster Alex mentioned was like the giant ape or something like that. But
would a giant ape translate into Rillaboom?
probably not. Probably ultimately depends on what Crow has homebrewed. So
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that the giant ape would translate into Rillaboom.
it has to be like equal or less than your level. Or wait, no.
yeah, equal or less.
Yeah.
Your level translated to challenge rating,
Yeah.
equal or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Rillaboom is a final evolution of a Pokemon, you would think with its higher intelligence than your normal ape, it would, and its ability to wield weapons makes it a different sort of situation.
Yeah. But anyway, that's our session. That Gachapon machine is something I stole from my friend's game.
Oh, that's the stupid thing you mentioned last stream.
Yeah. I thought it's pretty fun to put that thing in there.
You know, I was willing to do one free thing. I was not willing to do jack all with that beyond that.
I was willing to do only one.
Yeah. I'll just tell you, it may be worth it to go for some stuff in there. Not even just the grand prize. Some stuff in the middle is kind of good too. It just might be a stupid sticker. That's you might get the "You Tried" sticker. But we'll see next time if the Gachapon machine claims some people to deposit it going bankrupt. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.